objectives. We roll on to 20 seconds. Farm lane for Dove. I like what Sandbox has done. This is very intelligent use of that 5th last pick on the red side.
Yeah, you gotta love it.
Smite on this camp and level 6 coming in.
There it is. Roach trying to clear the wave. It looks like he knows something's up, but he can't quite do it. Nice flash to get away from that one, but is the damage there? Double stun by the Chaos Storm, and he is going to be pulled over by Summit. There is the first blood. Unfortunately, On Fleek taking a little bit too much. It's going to go the way of Ruler and Life as we expected. Ruler's Ezreal is pretty insane. How about a follow-up gank on the top side? There's no flash, no Sejuani ultimate. Can they get on top of this Victor? There's the flash from Summit and the red smite.
Goodbye.
They're going for the kill. The double stun isn't going to be enough this time as On Fleek is going to pick up the follow-up kill onto Roach. Props to him. And now we got On Fleek looking for the Rift Herald, and they know about it. Yep. They're pinging him out, and they want to go for a dive in the bottom side.
No early vision here.
Trying to get on top of Ghost. There is the Hextech ultimatum. Taking a lot of damage here as Ghost. The TP comes in, but the hook out of the Ezreal, and Ghost gets away as Urgot makes his way, and that's a second kill onto the Tom Kench. Thankfully, they drafted the Galio to save one person's life, but will Fly go down? He's got a flash away from it too. An absolute disaster strikes in the bottom lane for Genji.
And what's going to happen in the mid lane? At the same time, all the turret plays are going to roll down and be picked up by Dove. Unflake says, nope, you're not getting the mole, Lucian. We want the turret. They kill the turret, and look at the momentum shift. It's a 3,000 gold lead for Sandbox.
Oh man, I mean, that's just a huge blow to the side of Genji.
Are they going to get the inner turret as well?
I mean, it looks like it. Rift Herald's still going strong. They're going to get it very low. On Fleek actually staying really low here. Might actually...
He's still going.
Okay, he's going to flash away, but not sure about that one. Taunt is going to come in. And it looks like the Galio damage will be enough. So, Dove and On Fleek getting real excited, at least at a number in onto that Kalista. And if you don't, stuff like this can happen.
But the worst thing is, Valdez, is that there's the micro mistake. Peanut going for the Thresh, that's not the target, that's a mistake, right? There's also another mistake where Fly, with only enough mana for his ultimate, ults down to try to spare the blushes after 2 people have died, and then his whole mid lane is destroyed, basically. So that's compounding, actually, a bigger problem. How about a Demolish proc for this turret to go down as the Drake is taken? This is having a cake, eating it too, ordering a pizza. Everything's coming together for the side of Sandbox, and Genji already backs against the wall.
Certainly feels that way. Once again, we're in
have been, on average, being a bit shorter. But until we see that from Sandbox, you know, this team that previous was Team Battle Comics was promoted alongside Damwon. We need to actually see it in effect is under the turret.
Okay, they're going really deep here onto Ghost, but nice amount of damage on a Peanut. Means he's going to die. He went on a one-way trip alone, really trying to spare the blushes of his team. Now the rest of everybody who joined died, and Tom Kench ran, or it looks like Fly randomly goes down.
Just arrived. They got the kill off screen as the turret dive failed from Peanut. That turret dive reeked of desperation, Valdez. Already, yeah. They know how far behind they are, but they're putting themselves in a bigger hole. Genji wanted a new identity, but they seem to be fumbling. When his team's behind a bit, his decision-making's been too aggressive, and already there's been a desync between Peanut and the rest of Genji.
I mean, anyone that's played with the Camille that's had a rough game or has just seen a game like this knows that Camille has the potential.
Peanut stolen them before. That could undo all their good work.
Yeah. I feel like we've seen this before. Fly and Peanut are going to spot that lantern, and maybe this is the time they go for it. No, the turn comes on to Fly this time, but Peanut getting into the back line. They're bursting all their damage onto Galio, but it's not enough. Fly going to pick up that first kill onto the Sejuani, but now Life in a bit of a rough spot there. Galio going to go down, but the laser and the Ezreal actually take out Thresh on the back.
To not allow the gold lead to change at all. Sandbox Gaming, again, need to listen to Joker. They need to hear their veteran voice say, let's go back to playing multiple lanes and still make the game about Baron, but not only Baron.
It's the most obvious thing in the world. I mean, Summit has his, so definitely a nice little lead there.
All right, one check tool is used. That's the Ezreal ultimate down, a very relevant cooldown. Dove and Fly find each other mid lane.
Trying to get on the Ezreal, but that's what the Tom Kench is for. They get the hook here onto Victor, who's put into the death box, and Roach is going to go down. The slow here onto Life is good as well. That should be 2 easy kills onto the side of Sandbox. Double kill goes over to Ghost, and maybe now is finally the time for Baron.
So much smarter, no longer
the body guard here of the Baron. Ghost actually getting knocked up as well. There's that Ezreal ultimate. Summit even getting pretty low on the backside. Hook is going to miss, but the Ren Smite is there. Joker's going to be low. Peanut, but you do get that Urgot ultimate into Ruler in the backside, but they can't quite get onto him. But Fly is going to hop away. Ruler as well.
The Ren was actually at 500 health there. Unsure what the correct timing is or which ability is done first. Probably just a trust fall between the AD carry and the jungler. But zooming in now with the Baron, trying to break the base of their first Baron in Sandbox. They want to close this game as soon as possible.
That they do, and Ruler desperately trying to carry this team. He's able to get a nice chunk there on the Joker, but he misses with the True Shot Barrage, and it looks like that turret maybe falling here. Dove, though, okay, the engage comes in onto life, the knock up onto that Tom catch. He can't even use the Grey Health, and Dove is going to be jumped on here, but he just rips Peanut to pieces as they can't even get his Guardian Angel, and now it looks like Fly is going to meet the same fate. Nice hook as well from Joker, but they're getting really low. They really want to take out Ruler here, who again is desperately trying to carry.
But the minion wave not being there does stop the game from ending from a Gen G perspective.
And whenever you're watching these fights, if you're a Gen G fan and you're struggling, you want them to win, just take a look at Ruler. He's doing pretty much all the damage. I know Roach is helping out a little bit, but the Baron, and this time with just more items. Unfortunately, they don't have the Mountain Drake, but they're still going to be able to rip through this one.
Peanut
nearly going down. Can Peanut get the steal? And nope, the Ren comes in. Is going to go to the side of Ghost. Do they follow up with a fight is the question. Peanut going in. He's diving big onto Dove, but once again, he's going to go down nearly immediately. Fly, he's also going to get Fear Beyond Death here. Has that stasis at least, so the fear does not come in, but it's just all tears here for the side of Gen G, as at least Ruler is going to take out the Big Piggy and the Sejuani. But outside of that, it's all Sandbox all the way as they get their second Baron and are looking to push mid lane.
Double AD gets to fight front to back, and it's not late enough for the armor to be there. It's not late enough for it to matter. And Sandbox Gaming will upset Gen G in the first game of this series.
They pick up an extra kill on the backside, and both these AD carries, neither Guardian Angel goes down. And Ruler, once again, very sad. He hasn't died in this game. He is trying his hardest to go 1v9, but it just doesn't feel like he can. After multiple games in a row, now he's going to be hooked. Will he die? Is the caster curse real? Yes, it is. He is going to go down. As Sandbox, now 18 kills in this game, are going to take game number 1 as they take the Nexus away from Gen G.
Really well-deserved victory from the side of Sandbox Gaming. You saw some of the rough Baron setups. You thought, oh no, will this be the team debuting in the LCK falling despite all their good work in the early game? Eventually the answer was no. I think their Baron setups are going to be a pretty extensive